Hello, my arm is phasing out of existence. Let me know if you think I should keep this or not. I'm kind of undecided about it. There's a bit of fuzziness around my head and everything. I'm also trying to make sure that everyone is going to be completely sick of Demon Slayer within like the next couple of weeks with the review that just went up, the one that's coming next, and then Inosuke is coming after that as well. There's a whole lot of Demon Slayer happening right now. Ugh. But I guess without any further ado, we'll get into the figures of November. I feel like I've seen this, but at the same time, I think a lot of these Cardcaptor Sakura figures look the same, which is a good thing. They're all very, very pretty. I really like the bow wings thing that's happening. The roses on the base also look very, very nice. I think that's a respectable price. 15.6k for a 1/7. I don't think it's so bad, especially when it looks this unique. Definitely gets a lot of brownie points for that. I just want to point out, look how chunky this guy is. God damn. He wide. I assume, I haven't talked about this kid before. I know every time she comes up, I complain that, you know, she's wearing nothing at all. And this one seems well clothed. This looks kind of weird from the sculpting side, and her hands look like man hands, but I don't know, who am I to judge, right? And as well, I think the grass on the base I could do without. It just seems a bit green. At least this one's respectable. No one's gonna give you dirty looks for buying it, I don't think, so it's alright, it's alright. What the hell? What is this? Why is this? It's the China dress version. She looks like she's in a goddamn circus. The dumbest thing about this is that it needs this stupid support pole to stand up here to get this to even work. I'm all for like nice dynamic poses, but at the expense of having this thing, it kind of ruins the illusion a lot. It's a lot of just solid metallic color. It's hard pass. Does anyone want Tiger from Toradora in a wedding dress? It just seems completely off tone for the character, for at least from what I know of her. Like, even if it was like a normal wedding dress, I still think it's gonna be weird, so. Is Bedivere a dude? Because this is by Orange Rouge, which is GSC's offshoot for only making male characters, but this totally looks like a girl. It's a cute looking boy. Why is Mega House gonna have like such cool stuff? But then be Mega House. This would almost be fine, but it's so shiny. Like, why is his cape shiny? Why is his hair shiny? That face is like, I think it carries the figure a lot. It looks really like sinister and bloodthirsty or whatever. Like, at the same time, you know, you're gonna pay 18.7k. I don't think so. Maybe you will. Maybe you like this guy. It is hard to come across figures of male characters a lot, so maybe I'm too harsh on Mega House. These are kind of awkward. I don't know why. I think it's the lack of effect pieces or anything. Like Roy without the fire, it just looks very boring. Especially like having to order them together, and then it's an Amiami exclusive with a single shipment dealio. So you're probably gonna pay like a ton of money just to get it shipped. I feel like there's something wrong with her arms. Just something about that really weirds me out. I don't know. I can't put my finger on it. But I also don't think you should be spending like 19k on a boring looking figure like this. Wow. What is this? This looks gorgeous. This is crazy. I love this. It's a bit expensive. 23k. Wow, that sculpt, it really seems mesmerizing with like how dynamic this whole thing is. The colors as well just really pops against the pastel looking base. I don't know what to say. I just think it's really nice. I don't have any issues with it. I wish it was cheaper, I guess, but you know, it's the right scale. It's by Good Smile. I hope this figure gets some love. Because it's from a Chinese IP, I assume people won't care about it too much. You know, I'd think about buying it if it was like a little bit cheaper, maybe. Apparently there are more characters in Data Life than just Kurumi. I have no idea who this is. It's weird to see a Halloween figure pop up right after Halloween, and then it comes out in March. I really like how the base looks. It only comes with the deluxe version, which is, I think, 4k yen more than the normal version that comes without it. Since I have no idea who the character is, I don't care about her that much. I don't really like the bodysuit thing. I would like this figure a lot more if it was just a Halloween Miku. So the movie's coming out in January. It's funny that this is tagged with EVA 2020. Do we need another Asuka figure? Because Ulta made the good one. I think everyone could just pack it up. We're done. It seems weird. It is kind of cheap for a 1/6 scale, but at the same time, I don't think it's that appealing. I feel like I can't comment too much on how well this figure represents the series. As someone who has no idea, I think it looks really weird. I don't like any lying down figures at all. Kind of weird that something that gets its 30th anniversary figure, and this is probably like the only one that they've made in like 20 years. It's kind of weird that it looks this niche. I'm really not sure if people are interested in this at all. Why? Why are there more wedding dress figures? Stop. Stop. Why is Albedo getting married? I hate it. What? What? Aside from the gradient on her hair, like everything just seems like it's painted the one color it is. I assume it must be like entirely because of the sculpt. I like the look of his cape. I think that looks really cool. I just can't get into like what he's wearing. Altair is Ulta's male brand, like what Orange Rouge is to Good Smile. They only make these dudes in 1/8 scale, which is annoying because a lot of the girls are in 1/7 scale. This is probably like the only good scale this guy is ever gonna get. Like, he'd be so much cooler if he was swinging that sword around or something, you know. Hella expensive as well, but it's the Ulta tax, and his cape seems pretty funky. Yes, witches. This is cute. This is what I want from like a witch figure. Wow. I really like it when things have an inner color. But anyway, I think the whole figure just looks really happy. Furuya is really going hard on figures. I'd love to know if their quality is as good as these prototypes suggest. And I'm like desperate to find out because I want some of them, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to take the leap and actually pre-order one. What's up with Chinese figures and getting like cool stuff? Japan's gotten complacent and they need to step it up. I hate the face so much. It reminds me of like Star Wars. Man, the base is incredible though. It's so cool. It kind of makes me like step back and be sad that a lot of my figures and a lot of Japanese figures in general don't have this kind of shelf presence. Because just imagine having a whole collection where it looks like this one and the other Chinese one we saw before. Like, they're just incredible. Why is this 47,000 yen?
That's quite big.
That's 450 US dollars, 600 Australian dollars. I can nearly buy another PS5 with this money. Hello? So as we went over last time, Eastream is Shibuya Scramble figures. They do a lot of these special base looking ones. They did, I'll put up some pictures of the ReZero ones they did because they look absolutely amazing. I don't know if they look amazing enough to justify spending like 3 times the price of what this figure probably should be worth. It's kind of absurd. That's a cool figure. I came in not expecting to like this, and then it is really, really nice. Like, surely having this base does not make the price that much more. And surely this figure would sell without the base. Sheltia, I think, is less impressive. She kind of just sits there. At least they added the blood. In some aspects, this one's even crazier because the base really does look like some of these are floating. As for Sheltia herself, she seems kind of low budget, really. They're beautiful figures, but I don't think they're worth the price. If for this price they were doing it at 1/4 scale, I think it's a much more compelling buy. I thought my John Alter costing like, I think it was 27k, was like incredibly expensive, the complete upper limit. I felt bad paying that much. Times are changing. You know, if Eastream can prove that their figures are worth this much, then sure, but like, this is above the Alter tax for me. And I think Alter is like getting away with daylight robbery for a lot of their figures. They make it look so nice with these photoshopped backgrounds and whatever, with all the effects. They're like, wow, look how good this looks. But just looking at the prototype by itself, I don't get that same feeling of like epicness. If in general we start seeing figures that are more elaborate like these ones, and then in turn we see another price hike on figures, I don't know if I'll be okay with it. I think it'll price a lot of people out of the hobby if this keeps happening, even if they do look better. I don't play Monster Hunter, but these little Nendos are so cute. They're also very cool. I love the armor. Every episode we gotta do it. Here's something weird, something new. It's Pum Pum Boo. What have they done to my boy? He's supposed to look like this? And this is cursed. This is absolutely... Why? It's so cute and it's so cursed at the same time. Why did they make them wink? All I want to point out is that like, it seems like this whole thing is about this bird, and then the bird looks super low quality. Why does this Nendo have bare hands? The black one shoots fireballs and the white one shoots ice beams. Has anime gone too far? I thought this series was dead. And also, why is she an idol? Her leg doesn't match up with her body. Does it? Unless her hips are like out to here. At least it looks fine from the first angle, I guess. There's too many Psychono figures. It's like fact. This one looks kind of nice. It's good seeing a figure that isn't incredibly expensive these days. At the same time, I don't see much merit in making swimsuit figures for like anyone. The sculpt here from the back is actually seems really nice. B-Style has taken the liberty of going back to being unoriginal and boring. I have no idea what this is. It comes in blue and grey. I don't know which one I like more. I like the sculpt. It seems very sassy. I don't know. Should be kind of thick. I think this does a lot of things right. I kind of wish this was an established IP and it was just like a character from an anime or something. Have I gone on a 13 Sentinels rant yet? Because I think 2 months back, or 3 maybe, there was I think it was 1/6 scale, 1/6 or 1/7 scale of Fuyusako that I thought looked really gross. I thought it was from a mobile game. I've actually gone and played 13 Sentinels. It's a really good game. The story's very interesting. And yet I think that all the figures kind of suck. They're basing it off artwork that doesn't translate well to figures. It's really annoying. But I hope 13 Sentinels gets some more love. The figures kind of suck though. No way anyone's paying 25k for this, right? Why does Natsuno look so sad? This whole thing's just sad. Oh, hello. I thought these were like family friendly games. Look at the detail in this book. I think this outfit looks completely ridiculous. Look at all of this very fine detail here, like a lot of different colors and textures and things going on. I think this is going to look really nice in person. Because it's Ulta, you know, I'm okay with the Ulta tax. She is expensive, but she looks really pretty. So they've done Sophie as well. The pants look wrong. Her hand looks very small. Legs look weird, actually. Sometimes Ulta just kind of missed the mark. It's a shame because the paintwork is absolutely gorgeous. Like, I think for the price, you'll probably want the figure to be perfect. So maybe it'll look better in person, but God, don't get me started about this. I think the only thing that I like is the base. I think the base is like quite imaginative. It looks very nice with how it's been molded as well, and I love the little signs poking out. Other than that, this figure can go like burn for all I care. Is this the first Idolmaster one this month? That's kind of crazy that it's come in so late. I love this a lot. Like, have you ever seen an anime figure with one of these chairs? What I'm seeing this month is a lot of very imaginative bases, which I'm really liking. There's so much detail in this. You can check the shading on the leaves, which looks nice. All the shading on the base is incredible. And then the only thing that really stands out to me as like not being good are these flowers that she's holding. Like, this figure's incredible. Like, it's really held back by being 1/8 scale. I do think she is overpriced, but I do think she is very good. Really, really nice figure. I think it's worth it. I think it's probably worth it, but I'm just disappointed. Mythos is back at it again. Hell yeah. Their prototypes look insane. I'm so impressed by figures this month. Look at that. I wish she didn't look so sad. That's kind of the only thing. Other than that, this figure is absolutely gorgeous. This detail, like, that's really small. Mythos make it hard not to buy all their stuff. Oh, there's another one. Oh my god, how have I never seen this? Orders are closed. Ooh, look at her. Look. Oh, she's so precious. I'm gonna cry. I need this. Look at the dress. How is this so good? It's not fair. It's not fair that their figures look this good. This might be like one of my favorite character designs I've ever seen. It's out. Came out in November. Guys, I can buy it locally. Oh. Okay, I need to stop weeping out about this figure because she's already out. It's not even a pre-order, and I'm just like losing my mind. I think I went on that tangent right as I was about to say Mythos is doing like the best figures in the industry right now, and yeah, definitely. These look incredible. Oh god, this is like the antithesis of good. So you've got the mega house, I don't know, shine to it, and then he's standing on this rock like, and then his face is like, These are basically the same price. Hello? Does anyone not see an issue with this? Like, how can this exist? Or rather, how can this exist for this price? He's also tiny as hell. He's up to 23 centimeters and he's standing on a goddamn rock. This is an interesting B style because it actually has personality. I think that's about 10,000 yen more than these figures usually go for, which leads me to believe that they've put like quite a bit more effort into it, and she definitely looks like she deserves the price tag. It seems like she's a perfect match for the B-Style brand. Very interesting. Everyone keeps coming out with their own goddamn Orochimaru. They all look bad. Except the Aniplex one, and I said that the other time, and I think someone in the comments was like, actually that one's bad as well. So I'm like, this whole pose is kind of boring compared to what Orochimaru can do. Especially for 20k. This is the least gun-looking girl's frontline thing I've probably seen. I do like the ferret weasel thing. I think that's cute. I like that more than the girl. Just gives me the creeps. Okay, we're gonna wrap it up with these two last figures. So, first up we have another goddamn Furyu Miku. Too many Mikus and too many Furyu figures. And too many Furyu Mikus. I don't think this one's any special. I think the best part is the asymmetrical legs up to the neck area, which I think looks really nice. I like the little pattern on her skirt. God damn. For this price, it's like a hard pass. I think it would need to be 10,000 yen less to be worth considering buying. And for this price, it's just, I think, completely priced itself out of being a reasonable purchase. And then wrapping it up for this month is, I think, second Idolmaster figure. This one isn't screaming out to me as much as the other one was. Like, really, the whole thing looks more Starlight Review than it does Idolmaster to me. Yeah, I think a lot of this just comes down to me not liking the face or the hair all that much. And the pose is just very boring. What they've done to her coat, I think, is very, very nice. The way it flows, all the nice little details here. I think it has all the pieces to be a good figure. It's just missing a lot of the spark that it needs, I think, to stand out. So, I guess that wraps it up for this month. There have been so many good figures this month, a lot more than I was ever anticipating when I started doing the series. Probably has to be the best month so far, with just the sheer variety and how inventive a lot of these figures have been, on top of the quality of them as well. I'm gonna try and track down that Mythos one. I hope I can get it for a reasonable price. Otherwise, I'll just cry myself to sleep tonight. Anyway, as usual, I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, leave a like, let me know in the comments, and subscribe for more anime figure content. This has been the Ando Experience, and I'll catch ya in the next one. Bye.